on the next episode of The Walking Dead.
We are far from the enemy. Their fear will subside. It's time that the pack returns. The others have spoken of the life they saw. She unsettles the pack.
There is clarity amid the chaos. Do you doubt me?
Never.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to NocBro Nation. In today's video, I am going to be going over The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 2 predictions. We are the end of the world. Let's do it. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to NocBro Nation. Jarell here, and my other counterpart, Josh, he is actually with his wife out in Vegas. So he is spending some time off, having a great time. If you're watching Josh, hope you guys are having a good time. Don't be spending a ton of money, but hope you guys are having a great time. So guys, Episode 1 of The Walking Dead season premiere was absolutely amazing. Cannot believe that it started out that way. This satellite is going to have some big implications for what Eugene really wants to do, and I think he's going to be using some of those parts to help make the communities a little bit better with communicating, and maybe he's going to use that to expand out to hopefully we might get something with the woman on the radio from the end of Season 9, but we'll get into that later. Guys, Episode 2 is going to be sweet. It is titled, We Are the End of the World. A flashback reveals the origins of Alpha and Beta. Alpha attempts to toughen up Lydia as they prepare to walk with the dead. The Whisperers create their herd. So this is going to be, from what I've heard, 50% in flashbacks, 50% in current time. So we're going to be going over some pictures that they just released. I know there was a teaser that they had that showed at the beginning of the video as well, but this is going to be an amazing, amazing episode. So let us dive immediately into these pictures, guys. First off, Beta looking badass, just coming through the woods. Now, from the synopsis, it says the Whisperers are creating their herd, so we know at the end of the premiere they moved out their horde. So I wonder if they're going to be bringing them all back, or they're just a portion of them coming back, either the horde or even the Whisperers. So that's going to be pretty cool. A cool shot here of Alpha coming through the woods. Now, I'm wondering if maybe this is during the event of the satellite coming through. There is a picture I'll be going over later that was in the teaser trailer of the next episode, so that's going to be really sweet. A really cool another picture here of Alpha with her mask off. She must... It's interesting why, sometimes she'll take her mask off and leave it on. So at some points, maybe she leaves it on as they're running through or working through the walkers, hurting them, and then she takes it off for whatever other purpose. Not really sure yet. That is a very badass shot of Beta coming through the woods. I mean, that would be, if you were standing there wondering, oh, this must be just a herd of walkers coming through, and then you notice that it's a freaking dude. Oh my God, absolutely amazing. Another cool one here of Alpha. Just look at her mask, though. I mean, just look at the skin. Oh, so amazing. Now, it looks like the majority of those right there, I think these are all Whisperers. I don't think there's any walkers mixed in between there. I think it's the herd of Whisperers just moving through. And I think, the Whisperers create their herds. So I think that piece is really talking about the herds of the Whisperers, not necessarily the herds of walkers. I love this shot so much. I don't know what it is, but I just love when Samantha Morton is hunched over like that with Alpha. It's so great. Oh, that's just so mean. So amazing. All right, so we get a cool shot here of Gamma. So that is Gamma right there, and she looks pretty cool. And let's see, looking behind her there, those look all like Whisperers. I can't tell if that one guy on the left there is a walker or a Whisperer, but I think it's a Whisperer just because of the eyes. You can kind of see the cutout of the eyes there. Wow, that is a herd. That is cool. That is really cool. I think that's just a herd of Whisperers, not even walkers, because look how they're walking. Look how they're all seamlessly have their heads down. They're kind of hunched over. They're all walking a very similar way. That's so cool. Oh, just another badass shot here of Beta and other Whisperers. My goodness, man. The Whisperers are just massive. Well, we don't really know their numbers, but they are just lots of numbers. So this image right here is what I pulled from the teaser trailer. So as you can tell, right up there's the satellite coming through, and in the teaser you can kind of start to see Alpha and Gamma kind of turning. So at the events of, from what we saw of episode 1, when the satellite was bursting through the atmosphere, it looks like the walkers, don't know where they are, but they're fairly close, because as we know, by the end, Alpha comes out from the woods of where their herd was, and she saw Carol. So it's going to be cool to see that if they kind of turn around. She sees like, oh, I wonder if this satellite's going to hit on their side of the border, on our side. So let's go take a look. That is a pretty damn sweet shot right there. Alpha and Beta. Now you can look, if you look at Beta back there, he kind of has his hand out, and I'm wondering if he's like giving orders like, hey, slow down, speed up, move more to the left. No idea. Cannot wait to see what this is. Another sweet shot here of Gamma and Alpha just herding their whisperers. Oh, this episode is going to be so epic. So epic. Another cool shot here. More whisperers herding. Beta back there. Oh my God. That's so awesome. That's a pretty cool shot there. I'm not sure who that is. They're zoomed in on that whisperer, so I'm not really sure, because she looks pretty small. And this is not part of the flashback. No, this is basically, unless they've mixed in part of the flashback, but it doesn't look like it. No, because even on previous pictures, that little girl's there, and it's even part of when we see the satellite coming through. So, yeah, I'm not sure if that's part of the. I'm not sure if that is. Actually, I wonder if that is, because she looks small enough to where she could be a young Lydia. So I'm wondering if maybe this part could be a certain flashback showing a younger Lydia, because she is smaller there. Pretty cool. So there's a cool shot here, another close-up shot of Alpha. Awesome, so good. So here it is, guys. Here's what we see for the true flashbacks here. So we see Alpha. We see an older Lydia here. They got a lot of blood on them. They've probably been battling, fighting walkers to get to where they need to go. And they get into some facility here. Another good one here. I mean, they're just covered in blood. I mean, look at Alpha. She is covered head to toe in blood, and so is Lydia. That's so scary. That's so crazy. And this cool part coming up, because this shot right here of Alpha and Lydia right there, if you go to the next shot, boom, there's Beta. So this is going to show when Beta and Alpha met. Now you can see Ryan Hurst, Beta, he is wearing a ski mask. He doesn't have his Whisper mask, of course, yet. So from the backstory, guys, even in the comics, we never got a backstory of Beta. We know that he was a famous person. We know that he was a famous basketball player. But we never understood as to why, did he always wear a mask over his face? Was it only after the apocalypse, like he just didn't want people to know who he was? Similar to what they might do with Beta here in the show. That's so cool. And so it's like a massive stare down. I mean, look at Alpha. She looks, I cannot wait to hear this conversation for Alpha and Beta to talk to each other. And then that's my biggest question, is how they decided to create the Whisperers. It's insane. And I mean, look at Lydia, dude. She's so covered in blood. It's so insane. What the heck happened? And then another shot here. Samantha Morton just looks like she's just fighting for her life, or for Lydia's, or something. It's going to be crazy to see what this is. And then another cool shot here of Beta and Alpha. This conversation is going to be amazing. And then a shot of Beta here, close up. Pretty sweet. And I'm wondering if she's maybe getting medical supplies for Lydia, because she's standing here looking at medical supplies. Pretty sweet. And then a final shot here. This is kind of from the teaser where Beta is shaving her head. So this is kind of showing Beta's role in the group, just being the number 2 for Alpha at all times. And then another cool shot here of Gamma. This is from the teaser trailer for the next episode. So a cool shot here of Gamma. Cannot wait to find out more about her. And you kind of get to, in the teaser, you kind of hear Beta saying she's unsettling the pack. So he's referencing Gamma. So him and Gamma are seeing eye to eye. He feels that she is unsettling the pack somehow, but Alpha is leaning towards her a little bit more. So those are the awesome photos, guys. I cannot wait for this episode. There's really going to be a lot of questions with this episode. Is, how, just the questions of Alpha and Beta meeting. How did they start the Whisperers? Not really sure if we're going to get that. Were any of those pictures that we saw, was that maybe a younger Lydia with a mask on? if that was part of the flashback, and then, because we're going to be jumping back and forth between flashback and current time, but we don't know from that picture of them zooming in it looks like a younger Lydia with the mask on, maybe the same age as the Lydia that we've seen in the other flashbacks to when they first meet Beta. Don't really know. It's just really cool to find out. We didn't get any backstory from about Alpha or Beta, the Whisperers, in the comics, so it's really cool that the show is giving us that a little bit, because it kind of helps to give a little reference to what the Whisperer is about, how they created their own civilization, society. The other big question is, how do they bring other people in? Like, they really don't seem to play well with others, so how did Alpha and Beta gather the others to join their cause? That's one of the biggest questions I want to know. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think, or how you think Beta and Alpha decided together, hey, this is the Dead's world. Let's just start wearing masks on our face to hide our smell and blend in so we can walk with the dead. So let me know in the comments your thoughts of this upcoming episode. We are the end of the world. Cannot wait, guys. There'll probably be like another video or two just from me since Josh is out of town. He'll be back on Monday, and then we'll be rolling back in to get our review done of episode 2. So leave a video a quick like. It shows your support, and to help support the channel, please feel free to subscribe. Make sure you smash that bell notification so you're always notified when we're uploading content. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you all for the love and support. We truly appreciate it here. I am Jarell with NocBro Nation, and I'll see you next time.